Today is a beautiful Friday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Welcome to our next episode. We hope y'all guys sit back, relax, and enjoy with my cousin Trinity over here. She's not feeling extremely tired no more. It's like last time, but now we get to have fun today. Today we're going to wonderful King of Prussia just to go hang out. Let's go over there, y'all.
Yes, let's go. For some reason my throat hurts. And it's like, it doesn't bother me because it's probably like just strep throat, like a mini case of strep throat. But I remember when I had the full case, I hated it because I couldn't eat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you drink any fluids, like any water or something like that?
All the water bottles are gone. I got really annoyed. I was like, damn, bro, when I needed you most.
Don't worry. If we get some Ricolas on the way.
Ricola.
Ricolas always work really well.
Bro, these jeans though, man, I like how like they're like really big on me. So like they kind of give like that thug sense. That sounds bad. they just sag in a way I like.
What, baggy jeans?
Yes, baggy jeans, man. It's just so comfortable. I don't know why everyone get tight jeans. Get baggy jeans.
Yeah, I'm not much of a fan of like, you know, very, very tight jeans. Because if I seen like a couple of my guy friends actually wear it, and I ain't trying to knock nobody for it, but they're very, very skinny to the point where I almost look like that's your butt to your showing. So I'm like, nah, I don't really.
No, man.
Not really fond of
in
that.
the South, they be wearing skinny jeans, or they wear some tight jeans. I'm like, how your legs even breathe in them jeans? You need to let your legs breathe. It's not to like, especially people that like. I see too many people work out in jeans. In my weightlifting class, I've seen people work out in jeans. The horrified look on my face was not shown, but I was horrified. How are you working out in jeans?
I know, it's like, you're supposed to be comfortable when you're working out. Like, wear your sweatpants, your track pants, stuff like that. You're supposed to dress comfortably when you come to your, like a class like that, stuff, in gym and stuff.
Yeah.
Any form of phys ed, you're supposed to be comfortable.
I know, but some people just don't follow like the rules for gym. I can see why. I mean, it's a weightlifting class. Pretty sure you chose the selective. If you didn't, that's kind of sad.
Right.
But that's not the point. Why wear some tight jeans? I don't bash people that wear tight jeans, but like your legs need to breathe once in a while, man.
Exactly.
Like your legs are not meant to go through all this hell, bro. That's so you can say I got skinny jeans. I think I own one pair of skinny jeans. I didn't like them much. They fit a little too well. To the point where I couldn't sit down without like feeling like my whole body was about to cave in.
Or I would feel like my whole pants about to rip.
Man, no, that's why I don't bend down. Just some tight jeans, bro.
Yeah, no, if I try to sit down, if I wear like really, really tight jeans, it will make it feel like that my pants is about to rip. Because I feel like I either gained more weight or somehow they're not fitting right on me.
I just fall on the floor at that point. If something dropped on the floor, it's either I don't get it and buy a new one, or I fall on the floor.
Oh man.
I'm in Florida. I actually don't wear jeans outside, and I have a good reason why. It's hot. Like, you can make yourself a good fit, but what people gotta remember now, if you're used to the heat and you can wear anything and you won't suffer in it, you have an advantage. But for me, I've always been in the cold, so like I got used to the heat to an extent. But like, if I wear like a t-shirt and shorts, strictly because it's hot. It's like really hot. And what I gotta remember is that the heat can ruin anything.
It can mess up colors, it can just mess up anything in general. So it's like, even if it sits out in the sun for a while, because I really ponder the fact of people when they put their clothes out on their porch, which I highly don't recommend doing that. Like to leave it out to dry out in the sun on your porch, especially if you're in the city. I wouldn't do that because the sun will actually mess up your clothes because there's so much sunlight and the radiation coming from the sun can actually mess up the colors, so it'll make your clothes look more faded.
That's reminding me of that apartment me and my mom used to live in over that like Chinese store. It actually has a clothesline in the back, and we actually used it. It was nice. It's just I don't really like drying stuff outside. I wouldn't mind it if it were like in a Disney type grassy cottage meadow. Okay, I'd be fine with that.
Or out in the suburbs where you have a big field and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't do well with like nature touching my stuff. Like that's why I like rain and all, but I don't like playing in dirt in rain. I don't like touching dirt. I don't like touching anything in the rain. It's just like a pet peeve of mine. That's why when it rains, I try to touch zero of anything.
Right. I try not to really get into like mud and stuff because mud is not really the best thing, especially for wearing very, very nice sneakers. It'll mess up your sneakers.
So I don't like most stuff in the rain. I do like with Florida, they have rain on the most oddest times. I mean, there was one time I was walking home from school. This was my freshman year, and it was hot. And then like I literally wasn't. I was like a quarter there, man. Or like I was like, yeah, I was like a quarter there. I was like almost home, and it just started raining. I was like, oh man, it's about to rain. Oh, it's raining. I let out my hair and just walked because I was honestly hot and tired after fucking like what 10 minutes or so. The rain just stopped, and then I got a huge headache after because the weather kept changing, and it really like I was really tired that day.
Also, the weather also does take a toll, in my opinion, on human bodies. It's like one day it's cold, freezing cold, and the next day it almost feels like summer. I feel like that is prone to pneumonia, and that's the thing I always stress, especially for me. I have to wear double layers of coats. I have double layers of clothes either way because I don't want to catch pneumonia. That stuff will kill you. We almost lost people in our family due to that.
I love the cold.
I do love the cold, but the hot, I can't do it. I can't do the heat because
I could do the heat now.
It's just not really good for me because I stay hydrated and stuff, but I don't like the idea of sweating real bad because I sweat a lot, so like it's gonna make me very smelly at times. More consistent showers.
I lived in the South so long that during like even cold, very cold weather, I somehow get hot, and it, honestly, I don't really care. Because that just tells me I'm built different. Because during cold weather, I honestly can get overheated. I do like the winter, but it's just like I get super hot in the winter for no reason, and it actually gets on my nerves. But maybe that's because I had a lot of hot Christmases. Oh god. Well, in Texas, it was cold. With Florida, it was only cold in the morning or like late at night, and I was honestly like, what? This can't be happening.
Yeah, you had a very hot Christmas.
I mean, like my friend John wanted me to come outside a couple days after Christmas. It was hot outside, bro, and it was sunset, and you know that was bad.
It was a little bad.
Like honestly, I like the South. It's just like with Florida, their weather kind of.
It can confuse you.
Oh, it's just like it's bipolar. It's indecisive. Pick one and stick to that for a while. Then you can play with the other one. I don't know what you want me to say.
That's the state that's a lot more closer to the equator, besides on the lines of Mexico. Because think about it. Because once you're from Tampa, if you're in Tampa, if you go over to the west some more, you're gonna be in Texas. And no, not Texas. I mean Mexico.
I actually want to go to Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa, Florida is actually beautiful. Miami is nice to a degree, but at the same time, there's a lot of drug dealers and stuff like that. There's a lot of crazy stuff over there. So I wouldn't really go there if I'm on a regular.
I know a senior that's probably like a freshman in college right now that is going to Miami College. She got accepted. I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
She gave me good advice at work. It's just my freshman year, I didn't really do much work. It's like I was tired, man. Because like I feel like teachers now honestly expect me to get on every single assignment. I can't do that. If I was up late doing a 30-page essay, you're saying you only should have did it early. I'm like, this was assigned to me last week. You think I have like a whole like week and a half to write 30 pages on some bull? No, and I skipped your assignment. I don't think teachers should be mad if I chose another teacher's assignment over theirs. All right, if I'm doing good in your class, just take the L and leave me alone. I honestly don't see how that can offend a teacher, that I'm choosing another teacher's work over yours. Like, damn.
You gotta prioritize yourself, especially so it don't mess up your mental. Because all that work can really stress your mental health. So
school always stresses me out for no reason. Sometimes I'm not even doing shit and it stresses me out. Like, that's why when they ask me about school, I'm like, it's fine. I don't want to talk about it, but it's fine. Like, it's great. Why do you want to know? You're not in school anymore. You're a 30-year-old man that works at a junkyard.
Dang, junkyard.
You know, I don't get why people like shit on construction workers when they're the fuckers that built your house.
Exactly. They owe all the credit, so kudos to you if you are a construction worker watching this video. Big kudos to you.
Like, literally, bro. They're like, honey, don't become like them when you're older. I'm like, they built your house. This daycare your kid's gonna go on soon, they're building that. Who do you think got the butterfly walls? Karen? Little Timmy's about to play with life-size blocks.
Though.
Look, man, I think anybody named Karen, now I know there's a lot of people named Karen that, like, aren't actually, like, going to piss me off.
Oh, my.
But, like, man, I'm remembering a video I saw about everyone chanting out this Karen. I think they were all screaming, "You mad?" And I think her husband got in on it, too. I was just like, damn, bro. Like, Karens, I don't know why, but I mentally prepare myself for that stuff, bro. Cause like, and I verbally prepare myself for that stuff, bro. I be like, why are you touching me? Stop touching me, I'm a minor. Cause like, honestly, if I had it my way, I would have already knocked the Karen out. But you see, I can't do that because I would get an assault charge. Or aggravated assault, I don't know.
Right, because you're a child.
Yeah, but like, I like, would like stuff like that, I do prepare myself for it. Because honestly, bro, I don't know why I have to prepare myself for these situations, but I feel like I have to. Like, some people just be rude for what reason? Sometimes they don't even do anything.
That makes no sense.
This is gonna sound controversial, bro. But like, how come when Hispanics are mad, it's hot, but when like other people are mad or other races are what I'm trying to get at is when black people are mad, it's like some bitch ass shit. I was watching a video on it yesterday and I was honestly shocked because like these two girls were beefing. One was black and one was Latina, and the Latina girl was talking like a lot of shit and the black girl wasn't even saying anything. They just weren't getting along.
Sorry, we had to turn around. I had to get my wallet. I don't have my wallet with me. I was like, oh, snap.
I almost had to go to the store without a wallet.
Listen.
What fuckery on your one.
I don't even know.
But like,
that job is...
Basically, from the gist of the video, I could tell is that black girl and the Latino weren't getting along. And then like the Latino was like saying a lot of stuff and the black girl didn't even say anything. And Latino go, well, what did you say? What did you say? She's like, you're mad weird, bro. And they're like, do we need to move you too? And the black one was like, yeah, I'll move. Like, oh, right, yeah, move me. And she didn't even say shit, bro. And I have mad respect for that, because honestly, maybe I just have a short temper. Bro, like, I'm not saying I would have beaten her face in. But I mean, I would have beaten it out to the point where it looks like 5D, bro. That HD quality. Like, I don't take disrespect from people, bro. Like, I'm sitting here still respecting you. You can't respect me, but you want me to respect you when you don't even respect me. How does that work? That's like me loaning you like $10 and you never paid me back, and then you wonder why I don't give you money anymore.
Oh my.
I want my $10. No, because people honestly think that you could do one thing and like do the other. Nah, man.
Yeah, no, it doesn't go like that around here.
You know, right, little bunny old pound. It doesn't get like that around here, man. All right, it's not. We're not built that way around here.
So sorry about that, y'all. I had to go run back and go get my wallet. So after I go run back to the house to get my wallet, please enjoy this commercial break right here, all right? We'll be right back in the next couple minutes. Yeah, y'all, please don't do the mistake that I just did of leaving my wallet in the house. Please carry it on with you at all times, because you never know what is going to happen to you right here on these streets. God forbid you get pulled over. But anyway, keep on the lookout for future videos that's coming soon with this channel. Upon this recording is our little clips of what we're going to be releasing pretty much soon. So it's all going to be decent stuff. All right, back to our show. We are back after these messages, so let's discuss.
I bet there wasn't an ad. I bet there wasn't like an ad that YouTube put there. They're like, oh man, you want monetization? Here you go. You don't get that now.
Here you go. We'll give you like only 0.0000052500000.
Damn. They're like, here's your $1.01. I'm like, damn, I'm broke.
But this one,
bro.
Boy.
Bro, you see, we all stopped. It's not like we all stopped to look at an amazing little unicorn pass by. There's a Red Bull truck on mine. You know what that means? Rob.
Red Bull.
Rob them. I love Red Bull. Bro, I could chug that. Like, I could chug a whole can if I wanted to. Oh, man. When you chug a Red Bull.
Red Bull.
You know it's something, man. When you chug that Red Bull.
When you chug out the Red Bull.
Okay, now these houses over here look like gnomes. I honestly agree with
I see it at the front, the front of the house, and the garages. I need to make sure my house has a garage because I want to park my car.
There was an apartment complex like this in Texas that had balconies. My mom said, you know, when you were a baby, one time I let your dad babysit you or watch you for a couple hours. I came back and you were over the balcony about to fall, and I was just like,
ooh.
I almost died.
But you survived.
Yeah, but like, what was my dad doing? He better have been making me some pancakes, bro. The Mickey Mouse ones. No, because Florida actually has a Mickey Mouse pancake, like, iron thing.
Yes.
Because when I stayed in one of their hotels, I actually could do that. I'm like, ooh, man, this one delicious.
That would be delicious. Mickey Mouse pancakes going all the way to Disney World.
I actually went to Disney downtown. Highlight of my day was seeing little kids crying princess dresses. Because honestly, there was nothing else to look at much. Well, there was. We were going to watch a movie, but I was like, nah. I was like, but I'm going to watch a movie.
Sometimes watching movies is good because movies are elite.
I actually remember going to Universal with my friends to go see the most recent Spider-Man movie. I watched it and they thought I cried. I was like, no, I'm mad. I was actually really mad, bro. I was like, this man worked for so much in this whole entire MCU franchise, and now I'm not gonna spoil it, but it made me mad. It made me mad. MCU did Peter Parker dirty. They did him dirtier than a scummy cockney whore. Why? He wasn't good, okay? He wasn't good at all.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look.
Like, they really think they can do my boy Peter Parker like that, and they think they're gonna get away with it. I'm not crying, you know what I'm going to do? I'm about to write a whole hate paragraph on Twitter. Oh wait, Twitter's owned by Elon Musk, never mind. Like, they honestly, I think they did my boy Spidey dirty, and they knew he was my favorite. Like, Spider-Man's my favorite hero. You ever heard a hero that made like jokes like in his crimes, like aside from Deadpool, because he's like he's kind of like, I forgot what it's called, but it's like Catwoman. She's like in and out on both good and bad sides. She's like fun fact, Catwoman is actually like the canon relationship for Batman somehow. Batman, you fell for a girl that knew you got diamonds, bro. It's not sad, but like, damn.
It's like, oh, just be careful of the gold, digga.
Bro, I mean, I like Catwoman, bro. My favorite my favorite characters in DC had to be Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy. Is Deadpool in? Yeah, Deadpool. Yep, he in there. Let me see.
I know Batman #1.
Oh no, bro. Batman. Let me see. Nightwing, aka Dick Grayson. I mess with Nightwing, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I didn't think I knew about comics. No, when I was a kid, man, I was watching those videos like top 10 facts about this DC universe.
Mm-hmm.
And like I would actually watch those. Like, did you know Deadpool is just like a remake of Red Tool? Like, look at Red Tool and look at Deadpool. Honestly. And Red Tool and Harley Quinn actually had like I think a little comic series going, bro.
Who do you think is most elite in the Marvel?
Most elite in the Marvel. Well, even though Spider-Man's my favorite hero, I want to say he's most elite. But I have to say,
Wonder Woman?
No, bro, Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, Doctor Strange.
He was up in here, and his cloak can do anything. He was up in here fighting like. He was up in here fighting the Hulk for like a damn like gem. He was like, "Yo, man, you told us to get the gem." He was like, "Yeah, what?" Oh, he was like, "Oh, right here's the gem." He was like, "What?"
Like what?
Doctor Strangely said, "Oh man, I've seen so many possibilities. I'm just gonna give you the stone thing." And everyone was like, "You betrayal." But like, bro, let me tell you. Now, I'm not really in the MCU fandom much. Okay, like I mean, I know some knowledge to an extent. I'm not like a huge like know-it-all at it, so like don't get at me. But bro, I remember I was in the movie theater watching Endgame, bro, and I think I heard some people crying in the back at the end of the movie, bro.
No, we heard people crying when we went to see Endgame.
Yo, cause like I guess I can see that because like MCU been around for so long, man. So it's kind of sad to see your favorite character a key character die, bro.
I know.
Tony Stark was literally the reason why like the Avengers kind of became I guess he compiled all of them, bro.
Nah, I think so, yeah.
And like, bro, I remember as a kid I saw like Yusuf. He was watching like an Iron Man movie. I wasn't really interested in it, but now thinking about it, I'm like, damn. That he really died, bro. And literally in the universe where shit went wrong, Tony literally had like a whole daughter, and he got married. Well, he was already married, but he had a whole daughter and everything, and he gave that up because like Peter, I think Peter died, and all a lot of the Avengers died, man.
That's so sad.
Oh no, man! And when Steve Rogers died, I was like, rest in peace, but they really made him into a grandpa. They made him into an old man. He was satisfied with it. Cause I feel like, this is my personal opinion, but I'm glad humans aren't immortal. All right, because I feel like everyone would suffer every day having to live on Earth the rest of their life, even though their life is never ending. Like I wouldn't like being immortal because that means I have no point in making friends. I have no point in having any goals or anything, bro. Because everybody dies around me. There's no point in having any significant others or anything. Because everyone dies. And when you're immortal, you don't die. You just suffer. That's the worst thing God could do to you, make you immortal. It's like, oh, you want to talk that shit? You're immortal now. Fuck you. And you're like, shit, bro, I'm immortal. 78 years later, I'm fucking immortal. What the fuck? Especially if you age through your immortality, where you're getting hurt every day, bro, but you just can't die, and your medical bills are piling up. That wasn't the point of this conversation. Like, bro, Steve Rogers was honestly sitting there like, I'm glad that I'm dying. He's like, have my legacy. Like, build off my legacy, please. Pass down my legacy. And he died, bro. Honestly, mad respect for him. Actually, if I were to name some of my favorite characters, top one is Spider-Man. Then you got Captain America, aka Steve Rogers. I love him. Now, you might think I'm a Bucky fan, but I'm really not. Okay, I kind of saw the Winter Soldier. I saw him in so many spoilers. I knew what the whole movie was about.
Yeah.
So Bucky ain't my dude, bro. I like him and all, but he ain't my dude because, like, literally every time I search up like anything MCU about him, all I just see is kind of like fan fictions. Bucky X Reader, or so. Like, I just wanna like learn about MCU more. But then you have Tony Stark because he's like a comedian, bro. He is funny. I remember when the actor that plays Tony Stark, there was this kid crying because he wasn't really Iron Man, and he looked like he was questioning life throughout the whole thing.
Dang.
And like, it was so funny, man. Then you got I forgot her name, bro. Her name's Natasha. That's what I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. I forgot her hero name though. Please do not get at me in the comments.
No,
man.
it's alright.
Bro,
I'm pretty sure.
Bro, I swear, bro. This is why I don't like going, like, you know where me and Malcolm hang out, right, with our friends? Bro, I always somehow get a scratch or a scab over there, and bro, it's annoying. But, what I was saying.
You're annoying scabs.
But like, I do love me some comics though. I haven't read a lot of comics. First thing you should know about me, one of the things you should know about me, I'm a picky reader. Not a picky eater, but I'm a picky reader. I don't just like reading anything. That's why with book assignments with my teachers, I wish they would let us choose the book. Okay? I wish they would let us choose the book instead of assigning a book, because what about the book's not interesting?
Right.
I'm not gonna like it at all.
Exactly, because it's like, I never thought I would get into the Odyssey, and we had to do that as an assignment in high school.
And like, basically the way I knew I was a picky reader was that in middle school, in 7th grade, I bought this book. It's called Pretend She's Here. One of the best pieces of literature I've ever read. And I had it sitting like in my house for I think a couple months to almost a year, and I finally read it after that time, because I don't know why, but with books I can't just instantly go and read them. Like, there's a book series I do want to get though. When I get money, I'm ordering that stuff offline, and when I get them, I'm gonna tell people, don't bother me right now, please. I'm reading a book. I'm not putting down this book for the life of me. And how I also discovered I was a really picky reader was that there is this like there was this like short story someone made called Lamb to the Slaughter.
Oh yeah.
And someone made a cinema piece for it, like a little short movie, and it was super good. I'm gonna spoil it for you because I can. Lamb to the Slaughter is basically, I don't know what time era this is, but this is a wife and her husband. The wife is pregnant, and the husband comes up, and the wife already has like whiskey out and everything for him. And I think she's knitting or something. I forgot, because I only like read this piece of literature once.
I think this might be somewhere in the either 1800s or early 1900s.
It's probably 1900s, 1950s, like 1950s, 1940s.
Leave your comment below.
Yeah, probably 1950s. I don't know. But basically, her husband came in and just like, I think after a couple minutes, after drinking some whiskey, he was like, I'm leaving you. And she was like, what? And he was like, I'm still gonna leave money for the baby. I'm still gonna take care of you. I'm just leaving you. And you know, during class we were reading this, the teacher had us all hyped up, because basically with that, she got me. Now, shout out to my 7th grade English teachers, bro. They got me into some good literature, bro. Like, I mean, there was a section where they just did horror or like thriller, like stories. Like, we read a piece from Telltale Heart. Then we read one about like somebody dying. There was like multiple, and I loved it. I just love horror literature, man.
Telltale Heart was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, we like read a piece from Telltale Heart. And so basically what she did to her husband was that she, like, I think she calmly got up or something. She was like, oh, I have to put the lamb in the oven. And she, like, I'm guessing in this time she had an ice box somewhere, because she went down to the basement where she had a leg of lamb hanging. She came up with it, and then she whacked her husband in the head, and he just dropped. She didn't know if he was alive or not. And then basically, I'm pretty sure, then she like grabbed her bag. She went to the store. But I don't know, this is the freaky part. She grabbed her bag, went to the store after doing that. She went to the store, like, to get just a can of peas, I'm guessing. I think it was
a can of peas.
Yes, like a can of peas. And she was talking with the cashier and everything. And bro, this is where it comes into play later, I'm telling you. And so basically, she comes back, she sees her husband on the floor. She has a total emotional and mental breakdown. Like, she didn't do it herself. Like, I think she fell to the ground or something, man. And then she calls the police. And then, like, I'm pretty sure she, like, I'm pretty sure before going to the store, she put the lamb in the oven to bake. And I'm guessing she calls the police, because they show up at her house, they look at the crime scene and everything, And while they're just doing her work, she's like, oh, would you guys like a drink? And they're like, oh man, we should drink on the job. And she was like, oh, but my husband, he would have like been very disappointed that I didn't offer you a drink or at least some type of hospitality. And the police officer was like, fine, we'll have a drink. Now, this might be in the 1950s because we damn well know, if you don't know, police officers aren't supposed to drink on the job. So I'm guessing this is like in the 50s, 60s, something.
Yeah.
So they drink, right? And so the lamb's done in the oven. And then later, when the lamb's done in the oven, she pulls it out. She's like, oh, would you guys love some lamb? I just made it and I was going to feed it to my husband.